pissed off, man.
Hey, why are you pissed, cousin?
Because too, Gucci, I drove my dream car and it was terrible. Hey everybody, I'm Actors, and let me tell you how this shit went down. So I got a call from my cousin about a week ago, and he goes, yo, what can I say to blow your mind? And I was like, I don't know, you pull up in a Ferrari? And he goes, no. How about we drive one? And he was talking about those drive your own dream car ads you see on like Instagram where they advertise, you know, you'd be on a race car track and you'd be driving your dream car like a Lamborghini, Ferrari, McLaren, all that stuff. And I was like, sure, why not? My summer's been pretty shitty and this might be a highlight. So I'm hyped, we pick the Ferrari and we get 5 laps with it. I'm just sitting there thinking, wow, this is going to be freaking amazing. And do note that the Ferrari that we picked was the 458, and this was my dream car. Like, I've had this thing on my desktop wallpaper since the beginning of time. I've rewatched the Top Gear episode like a million times. And I thought it was just the greatest thing in the world. And then the day rolls around when we get to drive this awesome dream car experience. I meet up with my cousin and we're both pumped. We drive all the way out there to this race car track. We're excited, we're pumped, we see the cars, and then we figure out what we're actually doing. So we see the supercars and this little like cone track in the parking lot. And I look at him and he looks at me and I was like, is that like a test track, like training where like they kind of teach us how we drive before we go on the actual race car track? Nope! We got there and we learned that we were driving these cars on a little cone track. And I shit you not, this track was smaller than a go-kart track you would find and swing around fun time. It was that small. And we're supposed to drive supercars on it. You already know how this is gonna go. And right now I was like, oh shit, I'm a car guy and I bought all the upgraded packages for this shit because I wanted this to be the greatest thing in the world. I bought extras like a plaque, in-car GoPro video, and some photos, which weren't really even worth it, but we'll get to that. But then I was like, you know what, screw it, how bad it's gonna be, we're gonna be driving supercars. Oh, it's bad. And something funny is as we're getting our tickets, there's these 2 guys in front of us who bought this experience 3 times. And you look at these guys and you can just tell that they're 40-year-old virgins. And at that point, I started to felt embarrassed. But wait, it gets better. So we got up to our tiny course and we handed them our tickets and my cousin went first. And it was like how they tried to teach him how to drive this car. And wait, everything was just all set up. I started to get vibes that I was at a DMV, but with a Ferrari. Anyhow, my cousin starts driving around the cones and I'm just sitting there watching him. And I'm just like, there's no way in hell this thing is going more than 30 miles per hour. It honestly looks like one of those pony rides at a carnival you used to go as a kid and your parents would put you on top of a pony and you're going really slow around a circle and you're supposed to be happy because you're on a pony. This is like the adult version of that. And oh my god, 30 miles per hour, we went faster on the car ride there. I go faster in my Nissan Altima, which by the way, like, comment, subscribe so we can get a real car for the channel. Then we get to my turn. Oh boy. First of all, when I got a close-up look at this Ferrari, it looked like an abused puppy. I shit you not, it didn't even have matching rims and one of the rims was really banged up, like the Ferrari logo was completely scraped off it.
Yeah, you gonna get photo just a sec?
2 different rims. Had little dents and it was originally black, but they decided to wrap it in this gross red metallic to give it like a red Ferrari look. And it just looked terrible. The wrap was peeling off in all these different areas and it just looked like the cheapest Ferrari they could find. To put in perspective, if Hoovy's Garage would make a I bought the cheapest Ferrari 458 in the nation video, it would probably look like this. So after I take my photos, I immediately get in the car and start this thing up before the instructor even gets in there. Oh, and by the way, we had an instructor in the passenger seat. And you bet your ass he was a male Karen. So after he gets in and realized I started up, he was like, ooh, have you driven one of these before? And I go, nope. And then I proceed to rev the shit out of it. Because it's still my dream car and I still think it's one of the greatest sounding cars ever made, period.
And listen to that noise. Sounds like a bear. A burning bear.
But after I do that, he kind of sits there and just gives me a dirty look. Then I flick the right pedal to put this thing in drive and I take off and start driving it. And oh boy, was this experience anticlimactic. The whole time I was trying to push this thing to the max, but every time I got remotely quick, the instructor was like, whoa there boyo, slow down a little bit. And I was like, are you getting mad at me because I'm trying to go more than 30 miles per hour on a track in a Ferrari? I hated this thing so much because it's a Ferrari 458 with paddle shifters and I couldn't go past second gear. Like the whole time I was like, first, second, like a shitty roller coaster. So where to you, I would show you the GoPro footage that was taken, but the instructor accidentally stopped recording. And this is what I got. Let's play that again. Well, there goes the $30 GoPro upgrade. But thank God my cousin took some video of me driving around in the car outside, so this is what it looks like. Yep, as you can tell, this is pretty sad. Like, this is probably what a neutered dog feels like. And what a stupid tease, and you spent over $200 for this. Because you have to buy the original ticket and the insurance and all this other stuff. It gets pretty expensive. But dear God, the whole thing lasted less than 5 minutes. Holy shit. $200 for less than 5 minutes. Anyways, I get out of the car and I'm just really sad because it's my dream car and I barely got to see what it could do. The most fun I think I had in it was just me putting the car in neutral and just revving the shit out of it. And of course the instructor told me to stop doing that, so I did. It just makes me so mad because I didn't get to feel like Jeremy Clarkson did in that Top Gear episode.
Beyond anything.
And then we get a little plaque with a blurry photo in it. This is what the plaque looks like. I'm covering up like the logo and stuff like that because I don't know if they're gonna come after me for making this video or something. So yeah, here's the photo. It's really blurry. I mean, I could have took a better photo with an iPhone. And the second photo is like a pre-taken photo. Like everybody gets this photo on their plaque. It's nothing special. And of course it's the photo of the poor old abused Ferrari. And then they charged me $50 for this. Like, holy crap. God, I still can't believe 2 guys paid for this bullshit 3 times. If you guys are hating on me right now and saying stuff like, oh, at least you got to be in a Ferrari and drive it. I bet if I made this video entitled it, I drove my dream car and absolutely loved it and showed you this shit. And then told you how much I paid for it, you guys would be roasting the shit out of me. Oh yeah, maybe I guess it's not all bad, and by the end of the day, I still get to say I drove a Ferrari.
On a track?
No.
Did you go fast?
Nada.
How about on the street?
Nope.
So I guess it was like an adult pony ride.
Yes, that you spend $200 for.
That is no Gucci.
So yeah, you guys can tell that I'm pretty sad that they hyped this shit to be something awesome, and really the best way to describe it is like they're telling you you're gonna bang Lana Rhoades, and at the end, she just kisses you on the cheek. God, the amount of disappointment I have, dude, just words cannot describe. So I drive my dream car, and it was terrible. Like, comment, share this video if you guys enjoyed it, and last, but certainly not least, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.